Hello, we are two devs UX, two developers with user experience designer. I'm Fanya Young, and I am a user experience designer who is in the job market.
Hi, I'm Akshay. I'm a graduate student at Carnegie Mellon University.
Hey guys, I'm Vikas here, and I'm an iOS engineer.
San Francisco. San Francisco is a place of culinary delights, and we are so lucky to be in the city. The Washington Post posted an article about San Francisco and how it is a city of ultimate cuisine. Slow down a little bit, go back. These are just some of the San Francisco restaurants. These restaurants, we're known. We're number one for culinary adventures. And if you're in the tech industry, you're really lucky because that means you get glorious food morning, noon, and night, and there's always plenty left over. But, down a little bit, please. But for some, they don't get any food at all. 40% of the homeless are food insecure. The problem is that no matter whether or not you have food left over from a meetup, a convention, if there's no one to take the food from those conventions, the meetups, corporation, then the food doesn't get to the shelters and the food is simply dumped. The solution? Food Drive. Food Drive is an app that is driving hunger away. Let's talk about how Food Drive works. Food Drive is for Meredith. This is a scenario in which Meredith, she actually is a resident manager at a shelter. Jenna is actually a community manager at a tech company. Kyle is a driver who has plenty of time to drive to get food and to drop it off. And this is the app and how it works.
So let's say, the community manager, she has a button. She has a daily order, so she doesn't really need a sophisticated solution. So all that she does is, hits a button.
We are using the vertical IO button here.
Okay, can you just tap it again?
I'm clicking the button out here. And you get a text message saying that, okay, there is food requested from this community service. So we have basically two modes. We have the donor mode and the drive mode. So I'm a person who would be ready to say that, okay, I want to donate food, and I can go to this tab and say, okay, I'm ready to donate these many meals, which will be available in 30 minutes, and it is worth $10 or something. And it's free, so I get some kind of tax advantage out of that. Go ahead.
So as a driver, I mean, as the donator, he notifies the driver, and you see a message coming here, and so immediately the driver responds, and so yeah, so he gets a message saying, just plug it on. Yeah. So
Unbelievable. Okay.
yeah. So he goes to the drive mode, and he picks drive option. So that gives him typically like the Uber, driving directions to the donor's residence, or it could be a business. And once he reaches there, he goes ahead and notifies the donor, or he could call. So he can get in touch with the donor, and once that's done, he can go ahead and confirm the pickup, and he can go and navigate himself. And actually, this is pretty cool here. If it works, hopefully it works. If I do confirm pickup, this should, yeah, just a launch application. Okay. Um, uh,
This would actually like light up and it would kind of show the status.
so the community manager just can see the status, the green signal, and be informed about what's happening about the delivery status.
And once the driver provides the food there, then the community, so the community manager can press another button out here and it will send text messages.
Right.
Yeah, you get a text message. Yeah. Too many tech things, demo, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So in terms of the tech stack, we have AWS, Twilio, Particle. Sorry.
That was great. Thank you for the presentation. Quick question. I think at the beginning you mentioned this idea that there are some stationary donors, like Twilio's office might always have food at the same place, and then other things like a transitory meetup. Given the button, is it meant more for the like offices that are donating food and less for the folks who on the fly have something to donate, or is it for both uses?
Well, the button is actually for the the button is actually for the shelter. So that's the resident manager at the shelter saying, like, I'm short of food for people, so I need help. So that kind of gives out the call to action, we'll say.
I see. And so then every tech would have every tech office would have this dashboard open.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's and it could be done from the mobile phone because we all know how busy community managers and tech people are in general. So you don't have to sit at your desktop. You can do it on the go and on the fly.
In addition to that, mostly the demand at the community centers are fixed, but the food that's available at Twilio or some other office might be like different. So they can like say that, okay, they can provide meals for like 20 people or 10 people, but the community center requires like meal for like 100 people. So that's a fixed order every day, right? But yeah, it's flexible at the other centers.
Seems like the button is extraneous a little bit. It's cool, but not strictly necessary.
Yeah, I mean, so this is the first time I like got hold of this button, and we techies were like really excited and the kind of things that it could do. So we were like, okay. I mean, we had like crazy ideas of having like multiple of them that would like kind of rotate and show the status as the vehicle moves through the city and stuff. But yeah, I kind of agree.
If you make this into a real thing, I'd recommend doing that as like a V2.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take a look at Amazon Dash, it's pretty much a similar concept. You have a button, you run out of detergent, you just press it and it shows up. You can probably treat it as the same category or something. But yeah, it's a prototype. But yeah.
Thank you, Particle.
Did you consider switching it around so that it's the tech company that can say, we've got a bunch of leftover food, who wants it or who needs it?
Yes, and oftentimes, sorry, I'm not sure if this was on or not. Oftentimes, the tech companies will set up prior to get food donated, but the issue is, and this is from actually talking with tech managers or people in tech companies, that if you don't have any drivers, that's it. So no matter how much time they plan to donate something, if there's no one to take it, it gets in the garbage.
Okay. All right. Very good. Thank you, guys. Well done.